My name's Steven Sutherland, and I'm the head of group training at the PM Law Group, which is based in Sheffield. I'm a solicitor by trade, but I moved into training around about 15 years ago, and I look after the learning and development of round about 450 people that work for the PM Law Group. We're a full-service law firm whereby we are a solicitor's practice and we deliver legal services to the public in the areas of property, which is known as conveyancing, so that could be sales, purchases, remortgages, right through to personal injury, which could be an accident at work or a road traffic accident or clinical negligence, through to areas such as employment law and also wills and probate. There's always a real demand and thirst for change in conveyancing. The public feel that conveyancing can take quite a period of time because they just want to move into a property. So there's always a demand to try and speed things up. So there's always a lookout for new technologies to kind of help that process become more effective and more efficient. But there's also regulatory changes as well. We're subject to lots of legal changes, not only in law, but and also in process. So one of the main changes that we're encountering at the minute is resulting from Grenfell. So when we have people buying flats, we have to make sure that it follows regulation and is acceptable to the rules that our lender has set out, so people can buy flats safely and they can move into a flat that they know has been built in a safe environment. With our training at PM, we offer quite a structured training program to allow people to develop and people kind of move into different roles. But what we've not been able to do prior to the apprenticeship is actually give people a professional property qualification. So whilst we can deliver training in-house on people how to practically undertake the role, what they're actually gaining is not only the qualification but a deeper understanding of the theoretical elements of property work. There's been lots of benefits that people have experienced and also we've experienced as an employer. Obviously, the main one would be that people have better knowledge. They've got greater knowledge as a result of the studying that they're undertaking, and the byproduct of that is that they've got greater knowledge, they're able to do the work more effectively, and then obviously that transcends to delivering a much better client service and giving much better and fuller advice to clients. So that's been a real benefit. But one of the benefits that maybe I hadn't appreciated or maybe have underestimated is the motivation. People are really enthused and motivated by the fact that they're undertaking this qualification. You know, they've got a qualification to aspire to and they feel valued that we've invested in them to attain that qualification. Definitely, learning and development is always important in our area. In order that we can look after our clients. We know that by looking after our people first, the clients will be looked after, and the apprenticeship proposition is an important part of that. As I said before, it gives people a much deeper understanding of what conveyancing is about, what land law is about, what the role that people are undertaking about, and the different tasks that they have to embark on. And all that translates into a much happier person delivering the work and a much happier client receiving and enjoying the work that that person and that apprentice is undertaken for them. It's been great. We have apprentices dotted around our business in all different areas and facets of our business. The meetings we had before onboarding were really transparent about how they were going to look after our people, and they were very honest. about how they're going to look after our people, and they've delivered on the promises that they've set out. The onboarding experience was actually really, really good as well. It was really slick, and also they were actually able to reassure our learners that this was the right qualification for them, and also set expectations about what was expected of the learner to make sure they were going to be successful through that period of learning and through the programme to gain that qualification. However, when they receive the one-to-one tuition, that's when things have become elevated. It's been great getting that one-to-one coaching between tutor and learner. It's been really interesting, but also really encouraging, the feedback that we received from the team. They're all in pretty much unison, really, and they're all saying that not only are they enjoying the relationship that they've got with the one-to-one tutor and they're benefiting from that, but they're really enjoying the studying and getting to grips with the studying. And the one thing that I'm always conscious about with these things is, are they getting enough support? Are they getting enough support from the apprenticeship provider? They're getting sufficient coverage on the theoretical topics, but they're also getting that one-to-one tuition and guidance to help people through some quite difficult and complicated abstract legal concepts, and she's able to bring them to life in a practical way. So that's been a real highlight for me, that one-to-one coaching. There's not many providers in that sector that are offering the property qualification, and we did research them pretty thoroughly because we wanted to make sure that our people who are valuable to us are looked after well, and also the qualification is a reflection of us as an employer. So if we're going to invest in a qualification, we want to make sure we've got the best people looking after our best people. So we went through quite a robust kind of research with different providers. It's a definite thumbs up for me. They give us plenty of information and they give us plenty of opportunity to meet with them so we can understand the progress of our learner, but also they're giving me some guidance as well about what we need to do next in order to help that learner. So it's been more than just the qualification for us, and it's been, as I said, it's a definite recommendation from me. Well, there's probably lots of reasons why people should consider a career in conveyancing. If they want something that's fast-paced, that's pretty dynamic, that's pretty challenging mentally, there's lots of intellectual challenges with doing conveyancing. You're exposed to different areas of law, contract law, land law, trust law. But for me, the big thing about conveyancing is you're helping people through a legal process. People that are moving property are generally moving to the house of their dreams, and you're facilitating that, you're helping them with that. And there's really nothing better than being able to pick up the phone to a client and tell them, we've completed on your purchase, go and collect your keys. You're now the legal owner of this property, you can move in. Those are great conversations to have. And there's a lot of hard work for a lawyer to get to that stage, but you're helping people realise their dreams. That's the big thing for me.